It's a frequency. Can't you feel it? Don't things feel different? Don't they feel like a different frequency? I'm certain that the rest of you feel this way too. I know I'm an empath, but I feel like the rest of you are too. Some of you may not have recognized what that means. Maybe some of you haven't become sensitive to those frequencies and the understanding and the feelings that you pick up on. But I know a lot of you have. A lot of you have. Y'all are my people. And so are the ones that haven't, But it's time for everybody to kind of awaken to the possibility that not everything in life is tangible. And certainly not the most important things in life are intangible. That's something that we all know. So we have a huge swath of our world population that refuses to acknowledge anything that isn't visible or tangible. And that opens them up to all the things that are intangible, all the things that are non-visible, all of the things that are in the unseen. They become vulnerable to that. And like I said, they're willing to do this, they're willing to do that, they're flimsy, they will resonate like little channels. I say this all the time, that human beings, we're just like little tuning forks. We're just tuning into whatever is, whatever that frequency is. We're sympathetic. And these particular people are vulnerable because they are unaware of what they're channeling. They're unaware of what energy or frequency that they've become resonant with. And that is very dangerous because that is what gives this malevolent energy its power. It's able to manifest its frequency in our people. So the biggest thing is for us to understand that and to understand what it is that's driving our thoughts, our feelings, our actions, what it is that we've decided to subscribe to, what ideologies, what beliefs, what ideals we're going to get behind. I'm really not the type of person that likes to get behind a whole lot of that kind of stuff. I am... it's difficult for me to just say, yeah, I believe this, or I completely subscribe to something. I'm the kind of person that wants to take what I can from something, and each little thing that I take something from, I will create my own ideal, concept, belief, whatever, which, like I said, I'm very flexible on being open to concepts, but I'm not flexible on what I will allow myself to resonate with. These energies penetrate the mind. It's, your brain is 90% water. You are sympathetically resonating with whatever it is that you're in touch with. Like I've said previously, television and social media and all these things prime us for that. They prime our brains, they prime our hearts, they prime our energy to accept that resonance, right? To become resonant, let's say, with that frequency. And it's by, saying all the things they say and putting all these ideas in your head. And not just that, but you're scrolling around in a theta brain state, or you kind of sliding in and out of alpha and theta as you're scrolling through your social media or maybe watching your television show and just kind of zoning out, right? And that is when your brain is the most susceptible. Your brain is being primed by these malevolent frequencies all the time if you're looking at social media and at the television. And I look at social media and the television too, and trust me, even though I can go in there and I can do my thing, it has an impact on me. I'm an empath, like I said. It has an impact on me that I can't avoid. I feel a certain way after having looked at the social media. It definitely leaves me with a certain frequency that I don't like, and I have to clear it out. And you clear the channel you clear the frequency like you change the channel. You just have to bring in a better frequency. So, put on something, good, some kind of music, or, put on some programming that's positive and about love and that doesn't carry that malevolent, evil kind of frequency. It's important what you're putting in, what you're taking in through your senses. What are you looking at? What are you eating? What does it smell like in here? You know what I'm saying? All of these things are very important. And we don't realize that absolutely every one of our senses is based on frequency. So we are little frequency tuners. And being aware of that gives us a lot of power, because you do have the ability to resonate with whatever you want to. All you have to do is change the channel, like I said. It's incumbent on everyone to understand how energy and frequency works so that they aren't just a victim to it. And, if you know people in your life that are victim to it, I think you could help them by telling them about how energy works. You don't have to get into the reasons why they need to understand it, and you don't have to criticize them on their beliefs or their ideas or ideals or whatever, but instead introduce them to understanding how to control that. Introduce them to the possibility that there are things that might be priming your mind to accept certain beliefs, ideas, concepts. And with that little bit of knowledge, it's amazing the power that it holds. And I have seen it with my own eyes. Of course, that is my approach, is I always, instead of, coming up against somebody on something when I know that they are going to be like, I'm right. They're whatever they're doing, they're going to be justified in it. It has to be a person's own idea. It has to be a person's, a person has to want to do something in order to impart some sort of change. So all you can do is try to inspire them to want to impart that change. You have to maybe give them the knowledge, because knowledge is power. So I'm asking you guys, be teachers, be the parents. We need parents in this world. We need strong people that can say, hey, I've got a stable foundation here. It's okay. Everyone around, if you're not on a stable, you can come stand on my platform. I know what's going on, and the more we do that, the better we're going to get. It's just a matter of healing this, quote, mind virus. And I really feel like mind virus is pretty appropriate. But when we say virus, it's an energetic virus. It is an energy problem. It is a frequency problem. It is a mentally based, spiritually based issue. I hope this video helps you in some way and encourages you to really pay attention to what it is you're taking in to your beautiful temple. And hopefully it encourages you to go out there and share the information that you've learned about how energy works. All right, guys, I wish you the very best. Take care.